Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of my YouTube tutorial. Today we're going to do something on web-based GIS using QGIS and its related plugins. The web-based GIS makes maps and spatial data accessible from anywhere through a browser. We don't need any specialized software for us to go through the data. So web mapping has intensively been used for decision makers, field workers, and the general public. So let's get started. Before we start our project, I have already created a couple of videos on how to create your GIS project from scratch. You can go through AB's Tech Time. You will see this advanced mapping technology using QGIS for you to understand how it was done. Since we already have our GIS projects created with couples of folders with folders for processed raw data shapefile, we're going to create another folder where we can export our web map. So the folder is going to be named WebGIS. Then let's open QGIS. Of course, the project is already created. Let's try to import our base map. We use OpenStreetMap. Let's zoom to Sierra Leone. Our study area is located within a region in Sierra Leone. We should know that there's going to be a plugin which we can use to navigate to our area of interest. So the lat long toolbar has been downloaded as a plugin. So we click on this icon, zoom to coordinate. So the coordinate of interest is in UTM zone 29 north. So before we click on our coordinates, we need to project our map to UTM zone 29 north. As you can see, this is EPSG 3857. It is not projected to UTM zone 29. We click on EPSG. We already have the recent coordinates, UTM zone 29. We click on apply and OK. We have EPSG 32629, which is the ID for zone 29. We can copy and paste our coordinates. Control C, Control V, click on enter. Then let's zoom to our region or study boundary. Our study area is called Makali. We have the boundary from OpenStreetMap. Since we already zoomed to these coordinates, we can close the zoom to coordinates. We have a couple of data in our folder. Let's go to shapefile. Let's bring in study area. If we open attribute table for the study area, you will see the name of the city is Makali City with 0.27 square kilometers. Let's bring in the buildings. Then let's bring in the road network. Click and drag. Let us try to tweak the symbology of our study area. Transparent fill, outline, and increase to 0.6. Let us use another symbology for our road network. Let us increase the size. Let's have the symbol different from our study area for the road network. Great. Let's look at the attribute table of our buildings. We have area of each building. Building is unique. Yes. OSM type is unique. It's not unique, it's common, so it's just the same. Let us now create a new field in our building for us to store the category of each building. The categories of our building is going to be named like residential, commercial, public, industrial. We're going to have more of commercial, less of public and industrial. To do this, let us create a new field that will save the category of each building. We start toggle editor, new field. The name of the field is category and it's text data type, and we have 20 length. We click on OK. When this is created, we have to go through the expression to save in the different category. We open field calculator, update existing field called category. Let us type in the following code. The code is array, open bracket and close bracket. Let's click on enter. In between the brackets, let us create our first category called residential in single brackets, single quote, residential, comma, let us create another one in single quotes called commercial, comma, press enter. Public, comma, press enter. Industrial. So when we get the couple of categories here, then after this first bracket, we use square brackets, open square brackets and close square brackets. So here we type in floor, open brackets, then we type in the random function, randf, with open bracket and close bracket, multiplied by the number of categories, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we close brackets. So you can see we have a preview, which is public. In this case, we only have residential once, commercial once, public once, industrial once. The total number of random sample is going to be equally distributed across the category, which means we will have equal number of residential, equal number of commercial, public, and industrial. Let us copy this code for later use, because we have to edit it so that we'll have more of residential and less of industrial. Copy the code. Let's apply this first and see. So the category has been updated. We have commercial, industrial, commercial, residential, randomly distributed. Since we need more of residential and more of commercial, we again edit the category field. The same process. We paste the code that was copied initially, Control V. We need more of residential, so we copy residential and paste multiple times. Control V, Control V. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which represents 50% of residential. Then we go to commercial. Commercial, let's say we only need 3. Control V. So this means for residential, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for commercial, which represents 50%. Commercial, 1, 2, 3, which represent 30%. So 50, 30, we have 80. 1 for public and 1 for industrial, which gives 100. So the total amount is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have to multiply the random function by 10 because we have 10 categories. But the unique category is 4. We only have 10 elements. Then we click on OK. So this will update our category with more residential, more commercial, and less for industrial and public. Save and stop editing. Now let us visualize our attributes from the building. So we change the symbology for the building. Instead of single symbol, we use categorized. So we're going to categorize the symbology with respect to the category field that has just been created. Then we click on classify. So we have these colors for each of these classes. We don't have any of the category with no label. So that's why this is for any other category. All of them have categories. So we check this out. Then we remove it from the list. If we want to toggle through, let's say for industrial, if we want to change the color, we click. Then we navigate to the color. We change it to, let's say, red. For commercial, let's say we want yellow. For public, let's say we want green. And for residential, let's leave it as blue. Click on apply, then we click on OK. We will see that we have a lot of residential, which represents blue. Then commercial. Then we have less of industrial and public. Public buildings are government buildings that represent government offices, government schools, government hospitals, and the like. Commercial are just commercial buildings. Then residential are homes or residential places. Next, when we are done with this and when we are happy, we will try to export this map onto Web GIS. To do this, we have a plugin called Q-GIS to Web. If you never have it, you can download the plugin from Plugins tab, click on Manage and Install Plugin, make sure you have internet connection. Then I have Q-GIS to Web. You just search in Q-GIS to Web, you will have it. Click on it, then click on Install. But since I already have it, that's why it's been checked. Then I click on OK or Close. To navigate to the Q-GIS to Web, this is the icon. You can get it from here, or you can get it from the web, QGIS to Web, Create Web Map. The first window is Layers and Groups. It brings a list of layers as per the layer browser. So the first is Road Network. Visible, do you want to see it? And the web map. Pop-ups. This is the attributes. Whenever you click on a specific road network, you will see the attributes, and the attributes will be configured based on these fields. Full ID, we need it, so we have to click on Inline Label. OSM ID, Inline Label. Inline Label is when you have the fields on the left, then the data on the right. You will see when we get to the base map. So let's use inline labels for all of the fields. Next, when we are done with the road network, we go to the buildings. The same thing on the buildings, it's visible on the web map, and we need to see the pop-up, and these are the pop-up fields. Next, we go to the study area. Of course, the study area, we only have fields like ID, city name, and the total area in square kilometer. Inline labels as well. The OpenStreetMap, we need to see it in our map, so we have to as well leave it as it is. But we don't need pop-up for OpenStreetMap. Here we have list of map services. We have open layers, we have leaflet, we have Mapbox JL JavaScript. But let's use the default, which is leaflet. For the appearance, add abstract. That's if you want to add abstract to your project. We don't need it for this for now. So add search, we don't need it. Add layer list, we have to use collapse. Collapse is when you toggle your mouse to the layer list, it will expand. Then when you toggle off, it will contract. So that's what collapse is. Then you have layer search. This is when you want to search for a specific layer in the list of layers that you have. Let's leave the default. We don't need the measure tool for now. Show pop-up on hover, we don't need it. Pop-up on hover is when you toggle through your mouse, then you will see the pop-up for a specific layer. But we just want to click on a specific layer, then we see the attributes. So we don't need to use pop-up on hover. The templates, we need the full screen of our map. Then to the extent we want to zoom to all of these layers, that is why we see fit to layer extent. We don't use the canvas, but layer extent. Then we can preview our map on the right to see how the map will appear whenever you go on to your browser. We click on Update Preview. So this is what you will see on your map. So if you toggle through, as we said, it's collapsed. When you toggle through on the right, you will see the list of layers. For buildings, you will see commercial in yellow, industrial in red, public in light green, residential in blue, then study area boundary, as well as the OpenStreetMap. So this is how it appears when you view from the browser. Sometimes folks might want to see the title of our web map. So this is very important for us to know whenever we toggle through the browser. For us to give a title of our web map, since we already have this configuration saved, let us close. To have a title of our map, we have to do it from the beginning, but this was skipped. No problem, we'll get there. You come to project, then you go to project properties. Then you see project home and project title. So the title of our project is Web Map of Makali City. We click on apply, then we click on close. We go next to our QGIS to web. We already have all of this configured earlier on. We click on update preview. You will see the title of our map, Web Map of Makali City. Next, export. Remember, when you are in QGIS or spatial database, we only export it to JPEG PDF. But in QGIS web application, we're going to export to HTML or the folder that we just created. So we navigate to our export folder. It's called WebGIS, not processed, it's WebGIS. Then we click on select folder. So when this is done, we click on export. As soon as you finish the export, you will have the browser open in the existing browser with the name of the web map and the legend on the right. You can toggle through your web map that you have just created. You can click a specific building, then you will have the attributes for that building. You will click the road network, then you will have the length of the road network. It's a residential road network. Let's say you want to click on this main road. The total length is 533.68 meters and the maximum speed is 80 km per hour. Then it has a 2-lane, then it's a primary road network. If you want to look at this building property, click on it, then you will know this building is a residential, as you see from the label, or from the legend. It has blue, which means it's a residential. If you want to see the industrial as well, you will click on a specific industrial building, then you will see the attributes of the building. If you want to get attribute for the city, just click anywhere within the city. You will have the total area of the city and the name of the city. You can still use this toggle zoom in and zoom out button on the left of the web map. So this works well. Now our map is ready to be shared. You cannot share this link to anyone because the link has been created in your Windows. So that's why it's saying user, AppCam, and the like. So this link cannot be opened. For you to share your map, we can use our folder. We can close, minimize, go to our web map, WebGIS folder, which we just created. So this is the folder created after we exported our map. It is QGIS to web. When we open, you will see a couple of folders as well as the HTML text. So you'll have the CSS, the data that you used, the JavaScript, the legend, as well as the HTML. So this is the folder that you can share to someone. So when you want to share this folder, you can right-click on it, then you move on to WinRAR, then you click on Add to QGIS.rar. So this is the web map folder. You can change the name to my my web map. So this can now be sent to either WhatsApp or an email or be shared to anyone because it has a compressed folder. So when someone opens this, you will see a list of folders. Then when you want to view the web map, you just have to double click this index, HTML index, then you will see your web map. So this is how to create a web map and how you can export your web map. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the video.